Greetings. So we are playing this game, which is similar to Hangman, but I just call it Sad Face so that we don't hang anyone. Now let's choose a topic. So let's choose Hebrew because I speak some Hebrew and I also teach basic Hebrew. So let's take something more or less easy to start with. All right, so this is a name, a king's name. All right, so let me just write it. All right. So here it is. Now this is a proper name. It's a first name. This is the name of a Jewish king, and this famous Jewish symbol, the six-pointed star, also bears the name of this king. All right. So let's start with simply guessing some letters. Okay. And then I might give some extra hints. Yeah, but let's start with simple things. In Jewish, the six-pointed star is called by the name of this king. So we call this Magen and the name of this king. Okay, so try to guess some letters. Hello, Aureus. Aureus, this might be very easy for you. But you're welcome to guess some letters. It's a Jewish king's name. And we have two vowels in this word. By the way, you could name all the Jewish kings that you know, although that will give a hint to others, but it's okay, you know. Okay, Aureus writes, Oh, okay. Maybe it's not that easy. So, yes, it's a Jewish king's name. Guessing I. Yes, we have an I. Yes. And we have one more vowel. And thank you for the thumbs up. I assume it is you, Aureus. Thank you very much. And I encourage others to give me thumbs up too and participate. We're playing and we're learning. Hi, Ollie. Yes, Ollie, you're right. We have an A. Good. I think this is getting easy. Hi, Cinnamon. And thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, Cinnamon, you were right. David. Yes, it's King David, one of the most famous Jewish kings. And this Jewish sign, in Hebrew, this is called Magen David, the Star of David, right? And it was used by the Jewish people for ages. In some other cultures, it exists too. We have six-pointed stars, we have eight-pointed stars, five-pointed stars, etc. So it's kind of universal, and it's very well known. The six-pointed one is very well known thanks to, yes, the Jewish culture. And David, like David and Goliath, yeah, the famous myth. It's about, it's about hope like David fought against Goliath, who was a very huge giant. So this is Goliath and this is David, big and small. And small David overpowers Goliath. So, you know, when injustice happens in the world, for instance, when Russia attacks Ukraine, we always, you know, like reasonable, freedom loving people hope that Ukraine will withstand and the kingdom of evil will perish, right? So, David and Goliath, the myth is inspiring because it tells the story of how a very small human being overpowered and won against, you know, someone unjust and stronger and more powerful than he was. So yes, now you guys give me some subjects. I remember there was the topic of astronomy. Was it you, Aureus, who suggested that? Okay, Phoenix asks, hello, what is Jesus' real name in your religion? Oh, in Jewish religion, if you ask the question in that context, in Jewish, the name of Jesus is Yeshua. Yeshua. I am Armenian myself. In Armenian, we call him Jesus. And that's a Greek name, actually. Jesus, Isus, and Christos. Both are Greek names. And the Jewish equivalent is Yeshua. All right, astronomy. Let's think. So we're playing and we're learning, okay? And thank you for the third thumbs up. And I encourage others to do the same. Give me thumbs up, guys. And let's take something from astronomy. Okay, so let's take. Ooh, it's a long one. Astronomy. So this is cool. Thank you. You're welcome, Phoenix. I call him Yeshua. All right. All right. So now this is about astronomy. This is someone's last name. Let's start with guessing some vowels. I don't want to give you too many, you know, guesses. First, okay, so give me some letters, then I will give you some more hints, okay? A. All right, Aureus. Interestingly, although this name is rich in vowels, A is not one of them. We have 4 vowels and A is not one of them. So go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Give me more vowels. So this person, it was a devout Catholic. And he was a cleric. In astronomy, he had some interesting contributions, but he did it wisely so that he could avoid the fate of Galileo Galilei, who was executed by the church. So this is fun, right? We're playing and we're learning. This is real edutainment, entertainment, like, you know, having fun and education. So, letters. Give me some letters. He published his biggest. Oh, I know who it is, but I won't say it. Okay, Aureus. Okay. Thank you for the 5th thumbs up. I encourage others to do the same. Commentaries and likes and donations, super likes are very welcome. Thank you, guys. So Aureus knows the answer. C. Yes, Aureus. His name starts with C. Correct. Thank you for that. Let's give others a chance, and then if no one is active, we'll ask Aureus to give us more letters. Okay. Let me experiment with TikTok filters. No, that's not fun. No, the filters are mostly about face. Okay, I think I'll just leave it. Oh, no, that's too much. All right, let's just leave it alone. I think there is a second C. Oh, yes, Aureus, you're right. Yes, I was not attentive. You're right. Yes, definitely. So, guys, anyone? His book in Latin, I'm reading it, is called De Revolutionibus Orbium Celestium. Probably it's K. It's the word celestial, celestial, but CO, so probably it's celestium in Latin or coelestium. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Yes. So revolutionibus, to revolve. Yes, revolution or revolve. That's a hint. And then orbium, like it's the orbit. And celestium probably is celestial, yeah? Having to do with the sky. So who do we have apart from Galileo Galilei? This guy was famous. Aureus, would you like to give us the ending, like the last two letters? So this is astronomy. Was he the first heliocentric popularizer? Yes, so yes, CUS, thank you. Yes, so before him, people did that, like Galileo Galilei did that, but unfortunately he was executed, so it was popularized by Galilei. And you know, there's a very interesting movie, fiction movie called Agora. It's about a woman scientist from ancient Greece. I think her name was Hypatia. That's, you know, the movie itself is so beautiful. It shows the life of ancient Greeks in modern day Egypt. Greeks had, you know, their own cities there. And it shows the birth of Christianity and also the life of ancient Greeks. So some people say Hypatia herself got there, and in the movie it is shown. So in ancient Greece they had this idea, but then it died when the Dark Ages, because of, you know, Christianity and religion, lured in. And then we had Galilei, and then this guy did something more cautious, maybe smarter in his time. He published his most, you know, a very important work right before his death, so that they couldn't execute him, you know. P. Nika says P. Yes, Nika. Good guess. So, Nika, do you also know the answer, or you just guessed a letter? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. All the reactions and likes, commentaries, everything is very welcome, guys. Thank you. Right. Others, apart from Aureus, would you guys like to try? And well done, Nika, with the P. Do you want to give us another letter, Nika? Aureus, would you like to give us another letter? Oh, yes. Thank you. Cope, cuss. Cop, cuss. Anyone? Aureus knows it. All right, so we have at the trash can and boy Gary Fred Norris. Good job. And Aureus, thank you for your contribution. You knew it, so you allowed others to guess that. Yes, so this was Copernicus. So Copernicus, he knew what happened to Galilei, and he was also a devout Catholic. So he also published his work about the rotation of the Earth around the Sun, but he did it in a very soft way. He didn't postulate it as an absolute. He was more flexible, and he did it right before his demise, his death, so that he couldn't be tortured by his own church. So we're learning some interesting facts. Thank you for the reactions. Thank you for the thumbs up. I encourage others to do the same. And also subscribe to the channel because we're doing this regularly. This is pure edutainment, my favorite thing, education, entertainment. We're spending time together, we're playing, we're having fun, and we're learning, right? Now let's take another subject. We did astronomy, we did chemistry, we did math. Let's take, we started with Hebrew today. Oh, this might be interesting. This one is about human rights. Subject anthropology. Yes, Aureus. So after this one, we can take anthropology. That's interesting. You know, it's also a little bit challenging for me, but it's creative challenge. I'm like, okay, what the hell am I going to suggest? You know, when they suggest these subjects, but it's good. It allows me to, think creatively and come up with some interesting ideas. So thank you. Now, so this, in Iran right now, there are big protests. It's the third day. Let's hope for the fall of the conservative religious regime, and we will learn about Iran thanks to this word. In the 70s, 78, 79, there was an Islamic conservative revolution. Islamists came into the power, or Muslims, if you want to say so. And they reversed the course of the country. Before that, Iran was a very civilized place. The passport of Iran was very powerful. There were direct flights from Iran to the United States. There was big friendship between the West and Iran. And then, unfortunately, the conservative religious government came in, and they slowly destroyed freedom, prosperity, and now they raised the prices for gas, and a lot of people are out on the streets in Iran. This is the third day they are protesting. Unfortunately, Russia is supporting the conservative regime of Iran, and Russians know how to oppress free protests. We want to hope, I want to hope that the regime will fall. They still execute gay people for being gay, for homosexuality. Women are not free. etc. So this word is the name of an ancient Iranian king. Back in the day, I think the country was called Parthia, and Parthian king, but it's the same, civilization. This king was very unique in the history of law and human rights because he was the first king in that region and in the wider region to suggest to market himself as the savior and protector of smaller nations. Before this king, his predecessors and the kings of other cultures and civilizations would conquer the small nations, just like today what Russia is trying to do with its neighbors, yeah, with Ukraine, Georgia, Moldova, etc. But this king came in and he said, "Small nations, join me willingly, and I will become your protector. I will not try to assimilate you. I will allow you to live and prosper in my kingdom under my rule. If you join me willingly, I will become the protector of your tribes and kingdoms." So this might be a little challenging. That's why let's start with letters again. This word has 2 vowels. To make it easy, go ahead, give me some letters. And when you educate yourself on human rights, sometimes you see the name of this king in that context. I will show you something interesting. There is some cuneiform, like a very ancient form of writing. And on that writing, yes, it's called the Behistun inscription. I think it was the location where it was found. Yeah, let me find the photo of that. Yes. Inscription. Yeah, there it is. So, yes. Good job, Aureus. This is the inscription. It's on the wall, so it's carved on the rock on a mountain. So it makes it, that much more exciting because this is not paper, this is not parchment, it's handmade, as you could say today, right? Imagine all the time and effort it required, for producing such writings. There it is. Yes, the cuneiform. Some civilizations used to write using these symbols before they moved to alphabets. Good job, Aureus. We have I. Any other letters? Anyone is welcome to guess, including you, Aureus, if you have some other letters. Go ahead. Aureus says it looks similar to the Rosetta Stone, at least in the way the letters are. Yes, so some civilizations, just like, let's say French, Spanish, English, they have the same alphabet. It was very close. In some culture, for instance, their cuneiform would look like this. In other cultures, the cuneiform would look like this, Of course, you couldn't read both because they were using different sounds and different cuneiforms meant different things, but still, there were similarities. So probably some of them were influencing each other, and that's very interesting. Thank you for the hearts. It's very important. The likes, the hearts, the comments, the donations, the subscriptions, everything is beautiful. E. Unfortunately, there's no E, But there is one more vowel. This is a foreign name. It's not easy, but at least we're learning. And I was like, you know, we could talk about Iran and the political processes there. So this is interesting also in the context of, you know, discussing right and power. Which one is better? To be powerful and to punish the weaker states and to assimilate them, or to be generous and unite others through kindness and softness, you know. There's no E. I will give you guys a hint because this is not easy. Oh, I forgot to write the subject, so I'll have it here. Persian king. Okay. Persian king. Go ahead. Letters. One hint, the ending of his name is Roman, what's the word, Romanized or Westernized? So it sounds similar to Greek names. This is the European version of his name. H, Roland says. No H, Roland. No H and no A. So let's have these, and we're having our sad face here. Roland, you know that it's interesting. In the Armenian version of his name ends with H. In the end, I will share with you the way Armenian people pronounce his name, because Armenians and Iranians, you know, they are neighbors. S, good, yes, or S, good. So between I and between S, there's a vowel, and it makes his name, like Western. Heather says T. No, Heather, we don't have the letter T. So maybe you guys could guess the vowel between I and S. He was a very embracing, accepting, not maybe just tolerant, but an accepting king. Yes, Aureus, you, good job. Eos, us. Because this is not easy, Roland, oh yes, it says message retracted, so maybe you removed your own message. It's okay. Now, because this is not easy, I will say the name in Armenian, and then you guys can deduce, what are the remaining two letters. So in Armenian, his name is pronounced as Dareh. Dareh. So Roland wrote H earlier, right? So this is how his name is in Armenian, Dareh. In his native language, it could be something like Darush, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Roland, you're hearing it right. We have an R. And the remaining, oh my God, it's an A. Why did I say that we didn't have A? It is A. My bad. My mistake. We had A. I'm sorry. I wasn't careful enough. Darius. Darius the Great was an Iranian king who managed to expand his kingdom not through blood and wars, but through generosity and acceptance. And that was, something unique and pioneering in that region and in that time, around 2,500 years ago or earlier. Thank you, Aureus. Yes, thank you for clapping, and well done, everyone. Now let's take anthropology. Gosh, anthropology. Let's take anthropology / archaeology so that it's a bit easier for me. Oh, but from anthropology, now let's think. Anthropology might be a bad one. What about nutrition? Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of some interesting things. Yeah, I know some things from anthropology, but just like this, Darius, it might be very specific. So maybe yes, nutrition. Yeah, something easy, you know. Okay, let's take nutrition and food. So this word is about eating. This is something very healthy that nutritionists say you should include in your diet. This particular food or something from its own family. Again, let's start with some letters so that it's not too easy. Guess some letters. We have 3 vowels in it. One vowel is repeating twice, okay? So give it a go. Let's try. I don't even want to say what it is for now, like fruit, vegetable, or anything else, so that it's not too easy, okay? Let's see how it goes. Then I'll make it much easier in case if it's needed. E. All right, we have no E. Oh, yes, and let's have it called like this. Super food. Okay. This is promoted as superfood, from time to time. Yeah. So no E. But we do have 2 vowels, so go ahead, Aureus, if you want to. Another vowel. No A. And this is very good for your health. It contributes to your digestion. It gives your body a lot of fiber. And I won't give you the color and the family yet because I still think it's easy. So let's go ahead with some more letters first, okay? You're welcome to give me another vowel, Aureus. That's not a vowel, but we have letter R. Do you already guess the word? I. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Any other letters? T. No T. There's no T in this letter and this word. This is not, this food does not come from mammals, okay? Here's another one. This doesn't have to do anything with mammals, okay? And while we're doing this, just let me show you protesters in Iran. It's from yesterday or today. They chant Javid Shah, the name of their king. So they had monarchy. It was one of those enlightened types of monarchies before the conservative religious folks came and started destroying the country. So yeah, these are, you know, in many streets, many cities in Iran. It's not just the capital city. It's across the country. Yeah, they shout love, long live the king. You know, in case if it's enlightened monarchy with, you know, constitution and prime ministers and, you know, the king having some symbolic meaning would be much better than what's happening now. F. No Oreos. All right, another hint. This food doesn't come from animals at all. Not just mammals, but any type of meat, any type of fish. This has nothing to do with these, okay? And if you guess one of the vowels, you'll have two more letters available because that vowel is repeating itself. I'll give you more obvious hints. Give me another letter. If you don't get it right, I'll give you another. Oh, yes. Good job. Okay. Sorry, this one, oh, should be here. All right. Right. Any ideas? What food, what superfood is this? It gives you a lot of fiber. Where does fiber come from? What type of foods have a lot of fiber? L, yes. Raw, only. What could this be? Should I give you the color? Okay, try another one. If you don't get it, I'll give you the color of this food. Might help you. V. There's no V in here. So it's green. Green superfood. You can make smoothies with this. You can boil it. Okay, Oreo says, uh-oh. So smoothies, you can eat it raw, you can boil it with water, you can have it with some pasta. Sometimes they do it. And it's a plant. It's not animal related, it's not fungus, no mushrooms. It grows from the soil. Basically, you have two remaining letters. One letter repeats itself there. If I am right. Let me just check if I wrote it correct. Yes, I'm right. The middle letter repeats itself twice. I still have no idea. It's okay. Let me think of some other. So the texture, it feels like celery. Think of a celery with some flowers. And fiber comes from plants. So this one is rich in fiber. And when it flowers, you don't eat it. It has many flowers on it, but farmers crop them, they reap them before they bloom so that they remain eatable. And the first part, if we take only this part, I'll give you another creative hint. This is a word that men use to address each other. It's like when two men are close, they call each other this word. What's that? No, well, I think it's big in America too. So instead of friend, hello friend, what do men say each other, especially straight men? Orius says, oh, I know. Yes. So go ahead. This is nutrition, right? And this is, yes, exactly. You sent me the emoji. Yes, it's broccoli. The word is bro. Hey, bro. Hello, bro. Yes. No homo, bro. Broccoli. Yes, that's broccoli. The superfood. Yes, they advertise it a lot, right? Broccoli is so powerful. It, does your body good. Consume a lot of broccoli and green peas. So it's one of those very advertised superfoods, right? They also advertise it. I should have gotten that one faster. It's okay. It's okay. So yes, we've played this game. Now, do you have I love broccoli. Well, good to know. I think I don't have it now, but I often buy it myself. I still have green beans. I will boil them and have them today. Yeah. Time to get some sleep for me. It's like 1:24 a.m. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Aureus. So thanks for being with me. A big high five to you. Thank you for your likes, for your comments. It's fun. I will definitely be back tomorrow. Awesome. I hope I'll be live tomorrow as well. I will try to maybe go live a little earlier. Oh, thank you for the hearts. High five. Yeah, you know, I also have a Telegram group. Maybe I will leave the description under this video, on the previous video. Maybe I could, you know, tell my followers, hey guys, I'm going live in that Telegram group, you know, so that you guys know when I'm going live and we can be together. Okay? All right. Yes. See you, Aureus. All the best. Take care. Bye.